Once upon a time, somewhere around the year 190 AD, there was a gladiator who fought to the death. But he wasn't just any gladiator. He was an emperor. For the first time in history, a Roman emperor entered the arena, and his name was Commodus. But who was Commodus? This is his story. Before becoming emperor, Commodus's father, Marcus Aurelius, was the great man in Rome. Under his rule, the Roman Empire stretched from Western Europe to Africa, Asia, and the entire Mediterranean. Emperor Aurelius led his troops into Germania in search of triumph. But he was defeated, not by the Germans, but by the plague. His death meant that Commodus had to take on the role of emperor. The expansion of the Roman Empire, which his father had fought so long for, was the first thing Commodus ended. This made him popular with the Roman people, but not with the Senate. Commodus became increasingly reckless. He had no interest in politics. He ordered decadent parties, had 300 concubines, and organized gladiator games financed by the Senate. Commodus's older sister, Lucilla, wanted to stop this and devised a plot with the Senate. Unfortunately for her, this plan was exposed, and Commodus executed anyone he suspected of involvement. To get revenge, Commodus placed trusted figures from lower classes in important positions. However, the poorly executed policies led to grain shortages, famine, and a new outbreak of the plague. To make matters worse, a storm set the city of Rome ablaze. The city lay in ruins, and the people lost all confidence in their emperor. Commodus devised a plan for redemption. He organized the most glamorous 14-day games in history. Hunting scenes, executions, and gladiator games, leaving nothing out. Commodus even stepped into the arena as the first emperor ever. To ensure his victory, he manipulated the weapons of his opponents. With this cunning move, he bestowed upon himself a hero's status. The emperor's megalomania continued to escalate. He identified himself with Hercules, renamed the city of Rome to Colonia Commodiana, spread his image through enormous sculptures, and considered himself a demigod. Anyone who stood in his way ended up on execution lists. His surroundings saw only one way out: the death of the emperor. Commodus was eventually murdered in his palace, leaving the Roman Empire in chaos.